All right. Oh, whoops. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. So. Let's make sure everything is good. Hope we're good. Welcome, Spiritual. Welcome, Collins. As usual, if you guys could tell me if things... things should be good, I think. As per the usual, guys, let me know if things go south. But until then, welcome everyone. Wait. Okay, we're still good. Welcome to the weekly reaction to UnOrdinary, brought to you by the one, the only, the ma'am, the myth, the legend, Uru-chan. Guys, it is big poppin' tonight. Guys, it's the mid-season finale. It's the mid-season finale, and everything is gonna be insane. Maybe not. Tonight's chapter may just be a normal chapter, because let's be real, nothing too major happened in chapter 76, the season 1 mid-season finale. Nothing too major happened, really. It was just them going to see Doc about Sera's ability, and Elaine kind of talking to Arlo about the situation with John. Welcome, Mike. So, you know, maybe not everything. Maybe tonight it's just going to be a regular chapter, but it's just the mid-season finale. But Uru, we got a lot to talk about, Uru. You thought I didn't notice, did you? So, last week, I went back, I read the volumes, I watched my old reaction to see if anything else was different. Guys, Uru did a bait and switch on us last week. She did an absolute bait and switch. So, last week's chapter was basically the coattails of John's fight against those loan sharks who were kind of harassing Adrian at his work. So it was John dealing with them, or John like telling them to fuck off, and then Adrian like telling John like, hey, like, awesome job, like, you were really cool. And John the whole time was just like, but I lost my cool again, like, that's not acceptable. But Adrian's like, no, but you stopped, and, like, that was really impressive. Like, I was happy I was able to cheer for you again. So, Adrian was getting back to work and said, like, if John was still going to be in New Boston, that they should catch up again. And John said he'd like to. John then went home and talked with William, who saw he was kind of bruised up, and kind of gave John a lecture, like, you need to stop, like, you don't need to get beaten up, but you don't need to beat them up either. So, after talking to that, and, like, William basically telling John, like, John, you never try to use your ability to de-escalate situations. You wait until you boil over, as William put it. John then finally told William, about what happened at the rehabilitation facility. Or readjustment facility, I think. And yeah, like, basically told him, John, like, that's not right what they did to you. And he was furious about it. So John went to bed thinking about everything, remembering what William, what Sera, what Claire, and Adrian had told him. 3 weeks passed by, so we didn't get to see what happened there, but clearly nothing major. And John got a call from Headmaster Vaughn in the morning, basically asking John if he wanted to come back now or if he wanted to wait longer, but if he did wait longer, he would have to re-enroll as a third year again. So, the chapter we got that we were reading, basically what John had said is that he wanted to have the day to think it over, to think if he was ready to come back or not. However, Uru fucking changed it. So I don't know what happened. I'm going to be honest. I don't believe for a second that it was by accident, because that picture was complete. That was a complete picture. So I don't believe for a second Uru like maybe accidentally uploaded a rough draft or like a draft image as part of the whole chapter. I don't believe that for a second. Uru had to have done that for a reason, because like I said, last week what we read was John saying, "I'd like the day to think about it," leading me to believe that this week would be like him giving the decision, and like John said, "I'm going back to Wellston now," and everything, tailing off of that. But no, instead what John said to Vaughn exactly was, sir, yes, I think I'd like to come back." So yeah, I don't believe for a second that Uru accidentally uploaded the wrong picture or the wrong text. I think it was 100% on purpose. Another thing that I noticed another change that I noticed as I was rereading it and watching my old commentary, the abilities. I brought up last week how like sometimes in some chapters Uru will refer to abilities as they, but I noticed this time it was changed to it. So it looks like that's just kind of a mistake she makes commonly, other than other like grammatical errors and stuff. And like grammatical errors, that's fine. Like Fastpass being used as like guinea pigs for like literary changes, that's fine. Like, like Uru uses the wrong there, or she like spells a word wrong, or she misses a word. She forgets to include a word. That's fine. That's totally fine. But that's not a minor issue like that. That's not a minor issue like that. It's an entirely different like story point. So I don't know. She had to have done it on purpose. So Mike, last week, the chapter that was uploaded, at the end, John said he'd like the day to think about it. Clearly, I don't have proof because I don't record, or I don't get footage of the Fastpass chapters. But last week's chapter did say, "I'd like the day to think about it." And then it was changed. And other people noticed that too. People were even commenting about that change. New Mandela effect drop. Yep, definitely cinnamon. So, what I think is going to happen today. Honestly, what I think would be really cool, and this is something that I talked about in last week's reaction too, something that I think would be super cool for Uru to do, kind of like a callback to season 1. Don't have John be back in Wellston this chapter. Like, don't have that officially take place. That can be chapter 235. That I'm perfectly okay with that. Like, everyone reacting to John's return, I'm okay with that, with waiting for that. What I think would be really cool if Uru did this is, like maybe we see John and Adrian talk. Maybe he spends maybe Sera comes, helps John with his stuff, and like brings him back. Maybe they return to Wellston together. But I think a really cool way to end off this chapter today would be to have John say something along the last line delivered by John would for him to say something like, a lot of things have changed, because episode 76, the season 1 mid finale, that was Elaine saying that about the situation at Wellston, because they had just spoken with Doc about Sarah's ability, like all that was going down, and Elaine delivered the last line of the season, and it was, "Nothing has changed." So yeah, it was Arlo and Remy are still standing king and queen. John still acts as a cripple. Sera will still keep to herself. Nothing has changed. So I think reflecting on the things that have happened that like since then, John's change, his growth, everything that's been going on, I think John's saying something along the lines of a lot has changed. Maybe even everything's changed, but I think a lot has changed would be better. That's what I think is going to happen. I think this is going to be John leaving New Boston. John leaving New Boston and heading back to Wellston. So that's what I think. That's what I think, and that's what I hope will happen. Maybe middle names don't exist in UnOrdinary. To be fair, like, John is also the only character whose last name we know. Besides William. Because, you know, clearly. Alright, guys. Alright, it's almost here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So, something really weird on the Webtoons app right now. Chapter 231 is gone. Doesn't exist. It's just gone. So that's weird, but it is uploaded to the site. But yeah, on the Webtoons app, chapter 231 is just gone. It's disappeared. So that's why I was like freaking out for a second. Anyway, guys, it's here. It's happening. You know what? Guys? Special occasion. I'm gonna break the rule one time. Today, we believe in thumbnails. So, the thumbnail is John. He's sweating a little bit, like, you know, kind of nervous looking. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Episode 234. Wait, what? Season finale? Uru, don't be playing me. Don't be playing me like that, Uru. That's not the This needs to be Webtoons. This needs to be fixed. This is not. I know this is not the season finale. Don't play me like that. This is the mid-season finale, bruh. Season 2 can't end here. Season 1 can't be 155 episodes, and then season 2 is just like 70 something. What is this? Okay, so yeah, Uru said it'd be the mid-season finale, but Webtoons, come on, like, no. Let's get into it. I'm sorry. I'm stalling you guys. I'm sorry. So, here we go. How are you doing, John? It's tail ends of last weekend. It's been a month since we spoke. Oh, I'm fine. Feeling a lot better. And that's true. Someone pointed out he doesn't have the bags under his eyes much anymore. It's good to hear. So I called today because I wanted to know if you were ready to come back to school. You see, with your current grades and attendance, I'm afraid catching up for you will be difficult if we extend your suspension any further. Of course, if you're not ready, and John's kind of like, Of course, if you're not ready to return yet, we will just enroll you as a third year once next semester starts. It's up to you, but I'll need an answer from you soon. And it's John just looking at the screen like, sir? I think that's the thumbnail shot. Yes? Yes. I think I'd like to come back. UnOrdinary episode 234. 234. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Bureau of Authority. What? That's a very generic sounding name, but okay. Bureau of Authority. What are we the Bureau of? Authority. Yes, John is 18. He is the same age as Arlo. At least I assume John is 18, because like Arlo's a senior in high school, so like that's the common age for seniors I'm used to. All my friends up here where I live now were like 17 apparently when they graduated high school. Either way, Doesn't matter. Bureau of Authority. And it looks like a government building, I guess. Like, it's got pillars, but like on the pillars is like more pillars, but I assume like that's where windows go. Anyway, we got Valerie. We have Valerie in her. Okay. So like Valerie's office, she's got like a nice wooden desk, like a little side desk too, like that's connected to it. She's just on her phone. She has like an office phone too and a computer with a very small keyboard. Behind her is like an old decrepit tree. Like it's like one of those. It's like one of those pictures people have where like it's like in like different sections and each section like makes a whole essentially, but it's like a dead tree. And then she's got like some office bamboo plants. So here we go. Definitely wasn't expecting this. So she's looking at her phone. You have 2 missed calls from Arlo. Arlo's name's just in all caps, and knock at the door. She's like, come in. No fucking way. No fucking way. No. 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 None of that. No. No way. Okay, hold up. It was this. Okay, hold up. Okay, hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. All right. So, good morning, Val. Someone like opens the door and closes it. Guys. She's back. She is back. So, like, reddish hair. I don't know shades of red, but good morning, Val. Reddish hair in a ponytail. She's closing the door. And she says, Cassandra, it's good to see you. Oh my god. That's insane. That's insane. So, it's Cassandra. Her eyebrows have got her eyebrows have gone thicker. So she's in like a nice suit. She got the pants too, nice white shirt, no tie. She's classy, but not that classy. For those of you who don't remember, this is the girl who was Queen of Wellston in Ray's first year. So, were you chosen for the assignment? I was. Thank you for recommending me. She bows. Don't worry about it. I know this means a lot to you. Yes. I'm incredibly disappointed with how Wellston has changed since its new headmaster was elected. Okay. So she doesn't like change. Okay. I hear he's very difficult to deal with. Okay. Cassandra, a new villain? Oh. To think that there are vigilantes coming out of such a prestigious school, it's an embarrassment, really. Okay. So Cassandra's not with it. Holy shit. And she was so cool to Ray too. She saw, well, at least it seems like she saw potential in Ray. But she's not with it. We can't trust Cassandra. Holy shit, am I right? So, it's an embarrassment, really. How many students are they having you investigate? Fuck! Shit! So, she hands a file over to her, and it's a picture of our boy. It's Blake. So, name, Blake. No last name. Doesn't matter. ID number 923D604. Date of birth 410XXXX. Ability energy beam. They don't have his updated specs. Holy shit. Level 4.5. Familial relations crossed out. Residence 1689 Post Drive. Croquette. What? Blake's from Croquette? He's from Potato Dish? He's from Fried Potato Dish? What? So yeah, that's his address, I guess. I guess that's where his family's from. Eye color gold. Hair color red. Height 5'10", sex male. Occupation student, Wellston Private High School. Notable accomplishments and nothing else. These two, Remy and Blake, also known as X-Ray and Nobody. We're about to drop this. Okay, like I said, I thought this was going to be like a normal episode, nothing too major, like episode 76. Uru's fucking swinging out of the gates right now. What? Oh no, go back. So, Vulcan's just looking at the files. One was mentioned in a Brannish article. The other was recorded by a bystander in Grass Hill. So, Remy, ID number 902A319, date of birth 927, ability lightning, ability level 5.4. I never noticed this before. Pre-leveling up, Blake and Remy's ability levels were swapped. Remy's a 5.4, Blake was a 4.5. Never noticed that. I don't know if that was intentional, Uru, but cool. So, residence, 780 Grant Avenue, Pine Mills, 32548. Eye color red, hair color pink, height 5'5", sex female, familial relations Ray, occupation student, Wellston Private High School. So, Valerie's looking at this. She's remembering the fight she had with them. She just ... Okay, so clearly Uru was teasing similarities between that Valerie could be Vulcan, but she just confirmed it because she's remembering the fight that she had between the two of them and Ison. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have said that. Guys, she was listening to me. She's looking at the paper. She's like, I believe you're missing at least one more. She hands it back to Cassandra. But I was only briefed on these two. Briefings aren't enough. You want to succeed, don't you? In order to climb, doing the bare minimum won't get you anywhere. You have to go above and beyond. Of course. Then here's an unsolicited tip. And she slides her Ison's file. This boy, he's also a top student at Wellston. I'd look into him if I were you. So, Ison, 978E154. Date of birth, 0209. Ability Hunter, level 44. Residence, 3536 Ripple Street, Canton, 9813. Eye color red, hair color orange. Height 6 feet, sex male. Familial relations all crossed out. Occupation student, Wellston Private High School. Thanks again for the help. No need to thank me. She's really gonna have this bitch kill these kids. Val, if you don't mind me asking, you seem fairly invested in this case. Is there a reason? Yeah, they shot me in my legs. I'm calling this now. During the fight, Vulcan had Cassandra's ability. Cassandra's ability is the flame claws. I'm calling that right now. I don't think we're going to see Cassandra's ability this chapter, but I'm calling it. She has the flame claws. Flame claws is her ability. Okay, here we go. Is there a reason? Ah, yes. Well, actually, my nephew attends Wellston. So hearing that it's been infested with law-breaking vigilantes does worry me. She crossed her arms. I don't want him to be affected by any bad influences. Oh, you bitch! You see, I have very high hopes for him and his future. And, like, she's kind of, like, grinning, and there's, like, shadowing on her eyes, making her look all ominous and shit. Okay, so... Oh, man. Don't end here. Okay. So, Steppy now. John's back at Wellston. Okay, so he's just, like, looking at the front gates. And there's a car parked right there. He's just looking at it. And all the students are like, oh, fuck, he's back. He got a haircut. What the fuck? John got a haircut? I think John got a haircut, you guys. Because he is rocking a completely different hairstyle now. He's got, like, little... So John, like, has a haircut. It's kind of like his older hair, but, like, shorter. Okay. And John just, like, walks forward. And Ison's here. So, what you up to, loser? And he's, like, on the phone. Ugh. And Blake's on the phone, like, ugh. My mom's still pissed. She won't... Wait. Why is Blake not at school? What the fuck happened? What? You know what? I'm gonna be real. I don't like John's haircut. It's probably because I'm so used to the old one. This is interesting though, because John tried a new hairstyle when he went to Wellston originally too, actually. So he's coming back, he's trying to be different. Huh. I just thought of that. Anyway, it's probably because I'm not used to it. But right now, I don't really like John's new haircut, if I'm being honest. Either way. So, Blake's not at school for fuck knows why. What happened? Oh. Right. Now I remember. He did bring the amplifiers to school, and he wanted to... So, he wanted to wait for his punishment until things settled down. With John being gone from school, things settled down. So Vaughn was like, all right, Blake, things settled down. You're suspended too. That's pretty funny if that's what happened. Yep. So, Blake, my mom's still pissed. She won't let me leave my room or go anywhere. I'm telling you, it's torture. And he just kind of ticked off. Well, nobody asked you to bring amps to school. Ah, shut up. Shut up about the amps already. Relax, man. It's almost over. How much longer you got? A few days? Yeah, I'll be back next week. And Ison looks up and he's like, huh? Just ... He sees John walking up to the school and he's like, oh, shit. And John's like walking up and everyone's just like, isn't that John? He's back already? Man, I'm not ready for this. You don't think he's gonna start another war, do you? Hope not. Things were starting to calm down. And Ison, like, hides behind the wall. He wouldn't even seen you from there. He wasn't even looking in your direction. And Blake's just like, uh-oh. He's back. Huh? Who? He who must not be named. And Blake's just ... And the bell's ringing. Okay, we're in class now, and we got a gray teacher this time. Usually Uru gives the teachers color. Alright, class, I'm reading a passage from page 56. And John's, like, scribbling his notes down. I'm only going over this once, so make sure you write it down. And John's like, And he looks to the side. And he sees an empty chair. Okay. No show, huh? I was hoping to see her this period. Oh well. John has trigonometry, or rather had trigonometry, I believe, with Remy. So this might have been a class with Sera, because he's had English or like language arts classes with her before. So here we go. And we're getting a phone call. John's like walking out of class. He like looks to his side. He's, it's him. Don't make eye contact. Let's get out of here. And John just ... And he just walks away. Oh, that was the bell ringing, not John's phone. He like had his hand in his pocket, so it looked like he was reaching for his phone. Okay. So he's like walking away. He's like, nah. He just keeps walking. I haven't seen her anywhere. Is she camping the rooftop? And he just walks forward. He sees the infirmary. He's like, ... And he opens the door. Hey, Doc. I'm back. How's it go? Doc really left. Doc really left. Doc really left the school. Wow. So, new nurse is like a woman with like long back length hair. She's got a pencil in her hair is like a dirtyish blonde. She's got like red eyes and she's looking at a clipboard. Oh, a fresh face. What's the matter? Are you injured? No. I was just stopping by to excuse us, coming through. So someone with so someone's like walking in and John's like, huh? It's someone with a blue text box, so like an indigo-ish. It's a woman with blue. It's a girl with a blue ponytail, and Remy's walking in. Hey, Doc, can you help us out? What happened to him? He got into a small and it's Remy. He got into a small skirmish outside and broke his leg. All right, bring him to the back. I'll get to him as soon as I can. Ah, my leg! My leg! Thanks, Doc. And Remy walks past him. And she turns around. She sees John. Don't fucking stare at him, Remy, you bitch. You don't have that right yet. Anyway, she sees John. She's kind of like, ... She walks past. Hang in there. And John just ... Young man, is there anything I can help you with? And he's just, I was just on my way out. And he walks away. Just ... So Doc left, huh? Bummer I didn't get to say goodbye. And he's like, huh? And he looks up. He's at the stairs and he looks up. And it's Arlo. He just ... Like frowns a little bit. I'm looking for Sera. I was just ... Oh, so she is upstairs or on the roof. And Arlo just walks past him. You gonna say anything, John? Phew. Pushes the door open. He's ... And Sera's standing there. She turns around. Arlo, it's fine. I said I'll figure something out. Just, hi? She's like, John, you're here. I thought you weren't flying in till tonight. Oh, yeah. Turns out I read my ticket wrong. It's AM, not PM. Almost missed my flight. My dad literally had to drag me out of bed. And it's literally happening. Like William's just like pulling him like, get up, your flight's in an hour. And John just like hanging on the bed like, what? And she's just ... And he's just, something funny? She puts her hand on his shoulder like, you look a lot better. And he just, it's all thanks to you. And his stomach growls, ... Seriously. Have you eaten anything yet? No, I've been running around all day trying to figure shit out. All right, then what are you standing there for? Let's go grab lunch. And John just ... Yeah. And so it's the two of them just like smiling at each other, like looking at each other. And they're walking to the door. And it's William's home. Oh, fuck. So we're back in New Boston, William's home. There's a knock at the door. Coming! And he opens it. Like, Simon, please come in. His editor? So it's a man with like lightish blue hair, got a fedora on and a trench coat. It's been a while since I've heard from you. Is everything all right? William, you had a tall order, but it's a good thing you hired me for the job. Okay, so like an investigator? I found her. What? She was in some sort of facility. He's pulling something. This place was heavily guarded, but I managed to snap some photos. Here, take a look. And like William goes through the photos and his hands are shaking. I did some digging. I believe this location has ties with the company Next Gen. Sera's parents. I have no idea what she's doing in a place like that, but I'll keep you updated when I find out more. And William just looking at the photos just... What the hell is this? And it's the woman in white with white hair from before in a hospital bed with an oxygen mask, in a wheelchair, and then her looking at the camera. And she's got golden eyes. I called that. White hair. She looks really tired. And William just thinks to himself, Jane, what happened to you? UnOrdinary episode 234. End. Season 2. Mid-season finale. End. We got a message from Uru. So, I was kind of hoping Uru just wouldn't do a Jane Doe, but come on, makes sense. So, message from Uru. Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed Season 2's mid-season finale. It's been quite a ride. Thank you so much for reading UnOrdinary. Season 2 will resume in... Guys, I hate life. I hate life. Season 2 will resume in late 2021. I'll see you then. So, it's not gonna be a month and a half like it was for season 1. Looks like we're not coming back till around September to December. That stinks. Gonna be a long time. That's true, Tube. He did say... Wait, did I say 2023? No, I said 2021. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a long wait. But Uru, take your time, get rested, go on a nice trip, do something cool. Man, that stinks. That's gonna be a really long time. Who's John's uncle? That's right, there was a guy with white hair and golden eyes. That's right. It was August to November, I think. I'm pretty sure the season finale was in August for season 1. But oh man. I was not expecting Uru to go this hard with this chapter. But this chapter was fucking insane. Absolutely incredible chapter, Uru. Again, I don't know how I feel about John's haircut. It's probably going to be even weirder too, since there's going to be such a long break, and I'm going to have nothing else to get used to John's hair. Like, there's going to be no chapters for John's hair to like, for me to get used to John's hair. So I'm probably going to come back to episode 235 and just going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with John's hair? I'm like, oh yeah, he got a haircut. I still hate that shit. But oh man, are things kicking off with a bang. But Doc seriously left. Doc seriously left Wellston. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought Doc wouldn't leave the students. I honestly, I didn't see that coming. I thought Doc was gonna think about it and just be like, no, like, I gotta stay, like, these kids need me. But he's gone. Just left. So we will probably see Doc in the future, because Next Gen is fucking suspicious, and Zetasai seems to, rather, Layla's crew. I think it's safe to assume that Doc will be joining Layla at some point. But who knows? Man, I'm definitely going to need to, we're definitely going to need a discussion for this one. So, Uru, amazing job. You did so well with this chapter, and I loved it so much. And, yeah. I guess I'm going to be waiting a long time for the second part of season 2. Now, hopefully, I think Uru did this before, where, like, I think, guys, I could be wrong, but maybe for the second part of season 2, we'll start off with chapter 235. Maybe there'll be Fastpass content as well. Who knows? No. This was not the season finale. This was the mid-season finale. But do Purple Hyacinth. Is that another webtoon? No, Sarah. Doc is not dead. He just left the school. Hopefully. Hopefully Layla's not experimenting on him. But guys, that's it. But we got a lot to learn about. We got a lot of things to look into as well. Got a lot to learn, you guys. Question of the day. Question of the day. Let's see. Question of the day. Question of the day. You know what? No question of the day. So, like, oh yeah, I didn't really, like, describe John's haircut. So, like, dead ass, John's haircut reminds me of Keon, and I don't know why. Let me get a peek at Keon's haircut again. So, like, oh no, I kind of described it. Like, John's haircut is like a shorter version of his regular hair. Like, you know how, like, he has, it's just shorter. It's honestly just a shorter version of his hair, of his normal hair, but like he's got like some like anime bangs going on. Like that's basically it. It's like it's also like short in the back to where like it kind of does like the anime spike, you know, like the little like angle. But like that's about it. But man, Uru dropped a lot. Uru dropped a lot in this chapter. But so here, guys, we have homework today. No question of the day. We have homework today. Homework today. Go to Twitter. Go to the UnOrdinary comments. Go wherever you can to reach out to Uru and just say thank you. Thank you for your hard work, Uru. Thank you for everything. But yeah, that's it for today. That's it for a while. For UnOrdinary. I'm not just going to disappear for months. I hope I'm not going to do that. I have a lot more planned for you guys. But till then, you guys. UnOrdinary is great. Remember that no matter what you do, you're always going to be UnOrdinary. And Uru, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for an amazing series. Thank you to my brothers, the Jokers. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And, as per usual, guys,